Hi guys, it's me Val, Toxic Free. Welcome, happy Sunday. Today's video is something I didn't actually want to ever get to. I never really actually wanted to do this in the end, but I've been pushed into a corner and I feel I have to stand up for myself. So I'm just going to start reading. I would like to just clear up something once and for all. Firstly, this is not a smear campaign, although some may disagree. It's not revenge. This is my justice. I'm using my channel as a platform. I'm being called toxic, borderline, disordered, and a nasty, vile, stupid pig, and more, by someone in this community, done in such a way that the only people who can see it are me and a few other people. Is a smear still a smear if it's done in a covert, sly way so that no one else can see but the victim? Or is that psychological bullying? Whatever it is, it's coming from inside this community. Someone who's portrayed themselves as a survivor of abuse and a coach. I will not be gaslighted or bullied on my own doorstep. There comes a time when enough is enough. I was told by a friend it's best if you leave it. No, not this time. It's best if just this once I stand up for myself, I get my Valbollocks out and I do something. Justice, to put things straight, to stand up for oneself, tell the truth. I need to heal from this situation and be able to move on. And not doing anything will just eat away at me. See, fear stops us from speaking out, and empathy stops us from wanting to hurt others. My empathy is going on hold for this one. If you've been following my channel, as you know, I've been having trouble with another YouTuber. I am apparently trying to ruin someone's business. I'm apparently toxic, borderline, playing the victim, vile, doing a smear campaign, when in reality I am the target of a smear. A smear campaign is done when, for instance, a narcissist feels under threat of exposure of truth of their lies. I have the truth and he has the lies. I won't say he's a narcissist, as I'm not qualified to diagnose, but I will leave the diagnosis up to the viewers when this video is done. A narcissist will use any identity he feels to blend into a community he seeks to exploit. A priest in a church, a politician on the news, a life coach on YouTube. What if that narcissist is one of us? What if a narcissist has found his way into our world, not only wearing a sheep's clothing, but the clothing of an empath, a survivor, a coach? See, this community is for narcissists as an orgy for their ego. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. They see an opportunity not only to kill two birds with one stone, but hundreds of souls with just a click of a mouse. These people will do anything they can to protect themselves from exposure. They will attack and twist stories. The victim gets portrayed as the aggressor. The aggressor takes on the identity of the victim. The aggressor will play the victim of a smear campaign and accuse the victim of smearing, whilst the smear is actually happening to the victim. Yeah, screwed up, I know. See, if someone has proof of lies and deceit and manipulation, the aggressor will protect their lies and their false image at any cost. If their channel is under threat of their fake persona being discovered, they will attack. What if the truth about their lies is out there? What if another channel knows the truth and is about to expose them with that truth? They will up their game, adjust their mask and fight, and they'll try their best to stop the subscribers seeing the truth. But they'll do it covertly, secretly, to provoke a response, as to keep his professional image. The underhand, covert smearing videos begin. This smear will be disguised as education for the survivors, but they're actually covert slurs against the target. The subscribers are unaware they are watching a covert smear campaign. A video about revenge, a video about toxic behaviours, and a video about borderline smear campaigns. Now watch these with a different eye, you'll see. But these videos include threats, bluffs, defamation of character, slander and libel, to frighten the victim to stay quiet. How do I know all this, you ask? Because it's doing it to me. I said I would name you if you continue your smear, and you continued. I'm always true to my word. Why didn't you name me if I'm supposed to be smearing you? Because you know I'm not, and you know the truth. Because in my opinion, you're a coward and a liar. And because you want to keep your image of a caring man, a life coach, a secret. I see a different person. You're very good, David, you're very good. I unsubbed last year by accident. That's all I did. And here we are, drama from someone with their ego bruised, turned into a YouTube war. I'm stopping this today. You should have just asked me about the sub instead of projecting and thinking that I was manipulating you. Say it to their face, you tell your viewers. Talk, you tell your viewers. So here I am, I'm saying it to your face. Out in the open. I won't let you do any more covert defamation of my character. This response to you, David, is because of your actions. My response is not a disorder, not symptoms of being borderline, not a smear. I'm exposing your lies to clear my name. Do not make me disordered, trying to devalue my words, to discredit the truth, so I sound crazy. Not everyone who gets angry has a disorder, according to you, but us empaths can be strong. We have attitude and we will strike back. Call it all you want, I call it justice. Now let's just back up a little bit. I started up my YouTube channel last year to help others and myself. I use my life experiences as examples to help us all understand and relate to each other. I do videos to help with narc awareness, to surround myself with people who have empathy, who've been through the similar nightmares. I do videos in what I thought was a safe environment. I never for one moment thought I would ever end up in this situation, where I'd been manipulated, lied to, gaslighted, threatened and smeared by one of our very own. This is not about me, but about us. I cannot continue with my channel if I do nothing. I'm resilient, but not stupid. I stand by what I believe in, the truth. You're going to hurt people, and they will find out that you have Googled your knowledge and they want their money back. You say I'm stupid. I do videos on my experiences, David, and you gave me an experience. Who's the stupid one? I told you I would name you. You picked the wrong empath. David and I were friends. We supported each other's channels from the beginning. You were very different back then, quiet, subdued and polite. Right up till Christmas this year, I had no idea at some point I'd unsubbed by accident. I was punished, hung, drawn and quartered without given a chance to explain. Watch the Jekyll and Hyde videos to catch up, the messages in there. Why didn't you ask me why I had unsubbed? Because it hurt your ego thinking I was pretending to be your friend, when in my opinion you were pretending to be mine. You thought I was using you to advance my channel. No, that's you projecting, that's what you do. Had you asked why I unsubbed, I would have said it was a mistake, end of. Now we are here. I have some questions. Why did you lie about working for BetterHelp? Please watch Expose the Narcissist Smear Campaign video to catch up with that one. You present yourself as qualified, you have no certificate. When asked numerous of times for proof, you ignore, block and shout harassment. A man with your ego surely would be showing off your qualifications. You don't need a certificate to be a life coach, so why lie? You get angry at comments asking you questions you have no truth for. You get defensive and abuse them. You disclose personal information in your comments. Here's the proof. That is immoral. The trouble with toxic people, they think empathic people are weak. Why do you say you're not making money with your ads when most of your videos are monetized? Why do you charge $99 an hour when you Google your education? Put on your channel you're not qualified. Be truthful. You've not dedicated your life. You were a barman a year ago. Why does it say you're a writer but I see no book? This community is about trust, David, and the truth. I see none. It's all to secure your success, as you always go on about, how success can make you happy. I would say truth, love, harmony, trust, that would make you happy. You just want to big up your ego, fill up your bank account, Again, that's just my opinion. You say my supporters should stop supporting a disordered person. You say I'm borderline. They support me, David, because they see the truth. Why, if you're supposed to have empathy, do you mirror me crying in your videos? You imitate me. That's not nice. When I shared things with you in good faith, that's despicable from a so-called carer. With no qualifications, you have no right to diagnose me. You're trying to devalue my truth and discredit my words. I've been seeing my therapist for a year. He never found any disorder or mental health issue with me. I asked him for proof of my mental health. He couldn't because I have never been referred to a mental health nurse or a psychiatrist. As therapists only refer their clients to psychiatrists if they have a serious mental health condition. I see in your website blog, this is what your therapist wanted to do to you, send you to a psychiatrist. Interesting. David, everything I've seen from you since you discarded me on New Year's Day is devalue, projection, blame, lies, anger, and a covert smear campaign. All that because of your bruised ego. You thought I'd unsubbed. You've lied about so many things. Why? You need to take responsibility for what you do, said, and did, just because you may not like reactions of others. My first video about you was true, and I've been telling the truth all along. Your responses have been those of an aggressive, angry person who can't control me. The truth is there to see in your comments, your lies, your replies, your deceit, your angry videos. You're projecting, your blame shifting, your threats, and you're gaslighting me through all your videos. Now people will see it. Deal with the outcome. If I was borderline, I would not be replying to your comments with just thank you very much for your opinion. Deal with the results of your action and deal with the fact that someone is sticking up for themselves and trying to support others. The deceit and covert abuse jumps out of your covert words, your covert threats and your covert videos. Suddenly we all see. Why is this happening? Because again, I accidentally unsubbed to you. And I caused you rage, ego rage, in my opinion, of course, narc rage actually, but then again, that's just my opinion. I'll leave it up to the audience to decide. So now I'm going down. I'm on your hit list. I'm disordered, diagnosed with borderline, sick and vile. By a man not even qualified to diagnose a Dalmatian with spots. And so basically you never thought I'd ever stand up for myself, and when I did, you needed a reason. A reason why you were suddenly so nasty. Apparently I was a bad friend, always crying, annoying you, using you for support. Is that not what friends, fellow survivors and coaches do? You tried to get rid of me, really? I have the full conversation. Here's just part of our conversation over the year. Does that look like someone who's trying to get rid of a disordered, borderline, annoying friend? You didn't want me as a friend because I never thanked you. I was someone who never appreciated you. All of this covertly said in your videos. Here's proof that was a lie. Here's all my thank yous. There you go. And that's only half of the thank yous in our so-called friendship. You make a revenge video. Revenge is toxic. Revenge is bad, aimed at me. It's a natural reaction. Your twisted, contorted face shouts it's gross and it's nasty. Your subs are watching. You threaten me with slander and libel. I even get a little fortune cookie at the end of your video. Behave yourself. That's quite threatening. Your poor bewildered subs are thinking it's all for them. And now they think it's bad for having a normal reaction, to an abnormal situation. That's a quote from you. You're toxic for getting angry at narcissists. You're toxic for being angry. Revenge is toxic. It's a natural emotion. Don't shame people for feeling that way. You hadn't the guts to say my name and shame me outright because you didn't want the subs putting two and two together and realising that my videos are actually all about you. You are the YouTube Jekyll and Hyde. 12 toxic behaviours was for me. 12 of my toxic behaviours. You then make a borderline smear campaign video, again aimed at me. No, it's just another covert threat to me. You call me disordered and borderline after knowing me and being my friend for a year. You post letters covertly to people telling me that I'm a bad person, I'm doing a smear campaign, and threatening me. Who's doing the smear campaign, David? You put private comments on old videos so that only I can see them. Here's one comment. I'm a sick borderline, not just a borderline, a sick one. I'm not advancing myself, David. If I'm toxic and vile, it's only in response to you. That's not my personality, that's my reaction. And I hide behind a false name. My channel name's Toxic Free. My real name's Valerie Steele. I'm a homewrecker and I date married men. It's below the belt. And you're a life coach. Old news, done that, been there. You abuse, block and shout harassment when people want proof of your qualifications and that invisible certificate. I am resilient and I won't let people be lied to in this community. I will tell my side, I will expose your lies and clear my name. I will not let you defamate my character and lie about me. When all I did was unsub by accident. The rest of this is your doing. And those who choose not to believe me, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. I have proof in abundance. Where's your proof that I'm nasty? Where's your proof that I'm vile, that I'm disordered, that I'm borderline, that I'm toxic? Where's your proof? Where's your proof that I was so unappreciative and that I wouldn't leave you alone? I've got a whole year's conversation on video for anybody who wants to see it. It's there. Proof. My opinion of you is that you're a victim blame and you shame and you call everyone toxic. You flirt and you love bomb, you preach, you gaslight on your channel. In some ways you actually support the narcissist, because as you somehow blame and shame anyone who gets angry at them. My opinion is you're immoral and you're unethical. And as a coach, trained or not. I know you don't need a certificate to be a coach, but again, white lie. You should refer deeply disturbed people for further help, and I doubt you do that. You pretended to be my friend, David, and I unsubbed by accident. And now you're my worst nightmare. Give it a rest, man. I know more about you than you will ever imagine. I'm done. Please take care, stay safe.